It's quite ironic about you've got that nice wildlife painting and then look behind it, all the scaffolding going up, and I'm sure that the artist that made it had good intentions, but I mean, look at it. Nice train station, similar to Darlington, similar to Brighton. These are quite good. Obviously, the Victorian drawings. Cheers. And that's the significance behind it, celebrating 180 years. And this is what you're greeted with when you come out. Taxi rank ready to go, nice old architecture. Good job really. Yeah, that's how it should look really. Love the old building as well, like a miniature version of St Pancras. This is on board Kingdom Brunel. Designed a series of world's first in Bristol, innovative projects shaped the modern world. Bound to be a statue certain people want to topple over, as it was Bristol after all. Can't help themselves, can they? Every opportunity. Underground 200. Yeah. Gay pride, Palestine. I'd heard bad things about Bristol, so living up to its reputation so far. Nice old building though, whatever it was. Looks like a good bar. Live train departures. Been told the football stadium's over that way, so I'll start in a minute. Good to see, Bristol for Jesus. And I believe this is Bristol, was it Temple Circus, I think it's called. This bit's quite a grim landscape really, loads of big ugly sort of glass buildings. And obviously they continue to go up as well. I think that must be Mansfield, maybe Mansfield's been here. It's quite a nice church. St Mary's I think it's called, and I'll head to Temple Gardens next, down this way I think. That's all I'm here to see anyway. I'll start moving on to the football stadium in a minute. Yawn. What a shithole. So far. You know, they say, well, we can't have nice things. I think it's still working in operation now as well. According to Elizabeth I, the fairest, goodliest, and most famous parish church in England. They're almost a bit on the par with pyramids really. You know, some people will say this is like ancient technology that built these, and I don't know, the craftsmanship is incredible really. To think someone's been up there and done that, I don't know, I really don't know. But then again, it's quite simplistic really, just blocks, you know, building them all the way up. So you got the gang there, St George, St Michael, and then St Alban. So sheep ships and slavery. 17th and 18th centuries, Redcliffe and Bristol grew, wealthy by trading weapons and slaves for tobacco from the West Indies. Earned much of his wealth from his slave plantations. So won't be long until they start trying to rename this place or something. Is it? Yeah, it's Queen Elizabeth I, isn't it? This. It's got a rope around her. Don't know what that's part of a robe, obviously, but. So, just taking the glory of the old world for a second with all its care, stained glass. Now let's go out to the modern world with its ugly high-rise glass buildings. Keeping with the ugly architecture anyway. So the advice I got given to get to the football stadium was follow the river. So presumably that way. Interesting way they've done the bridges over the river here. It's like a roundabout with a gap in the middle. I know they've got them clean air zones coming in as well. Fucking chic of them, honestly. Next to one of them hideous masts as well. Anyway, along this road will lead me to the football stadium, so I think I'm heading west. The sun's over that way south, midday, so heading west now. Funny little coincidence, the Louisiana football bar over there, and this time last year I was in Louisiana, so a bit strange. Quite a nice view down to that church as well, down Coronation Street. I should give the lefties their credit on some points. You know, fighter jets with engines manufactured in Patchway are dropping missiles designed in Filton on Yemen. So I give them the credit. I'm not on board with that either. It's going on a nice little bridge here. It's on Saturdays. A bit like the bridge in Matlock actually. So whatever you commented on as well, obviously it's tidal, it's the River Avon, leading out towards the Severn Bridge and the River Severn. It's quite a nice angle actually, obviously with the church just over it, and then yeah, good bit of engineering. Not sure what that leads down to, whether that's the city centre or not. There's some interesting dates. Born on the 9th of the 9th, died on the 10th of the 10th. Billy James. So, Camden Road, all graffitied like Camden would be as well. A lot of nice old architecture around here, a lot of nice old buildings. Well, I had to come down here for a piss, so just off the main road. So there's the bridge anyway. It was you could see down the other end. Some people are always quite lucky as I'll come across the other fans making their way to the stadium. So you've got the Oxford fans on the other side there. So I just got to follow them really. Something I've noticed to do around the town, or sorry, the city quite a lot as well, is these multicoloured buildings, which are quite nice. I suppose that's diversity for you, isn't it? Different colours. It's definitely going to be involved with the digital IDs, those, should they get away, electric vehicles. Just make our Bristol stadium just there. It's coming into sight. It's a great bit of artwork that. That's Owl on the side. There we go. A couple of St George's up. That's the stadium just down there. Very keen on the area, to be fair. Loads of decent murals over there. Cooper's Arms. It's got the rising sun here, and then Captain's fantastic. You can hear the atmosphere kicking in now at the stadium as well. It's worthy of commenting on today. Obviously it's the equinox, so last sort of burst of summer. It's quite a big stadium, to be fair, a lot bigger than I thought. It's probably bigger than Pride Park actually. Yeah, so that's as far in as I'm getting, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what they did, to be fair. They went on the second.
I think that perfectly sums up football today, modern football. Football stadium, retail park, side by side, because not to get too cynical, but it's just a business now, isn't it, really? You know, like corporate logos on football shirts are bigger than the team's badge now, so it kind of says it all. Like Pride Park, intertwined with each other.
I can't see you, but I see which way you're coming from. There he is!
Yeah, I think that's about it for today. Been there, done it. Done. So the electric stuff, contactless. But I just wanted to comment on, basically, I'm not here because I care about football, just because there's nothing else to do on a Sunday. You know, I've seen people sprinting to get to the game. I just couldn't care less. Bigger things going on in this country now. Yeah, I mean, that angle there just kind of sums it all up. Football stadium, the retail park. It's all intertwined with each other now, it's just a business. Well, that is dedication. At least they're doing it properly. That might be a message for the guys who are doing the St George's. Do it properly if you're going to do it. The Robins, perfect for match day. That one. Speed of change. Obviously this was full of people only an hour or so ago. It's probably Coopers. Look at it now. Crazy. Coopers, that used to be to do with making barrels, didn't it? Like that. A bit of artwork there and all. A big seagull. So the tobacco factory, Bristol, Planet Local. Slightly better angle. It's probably one of the cake shops here, getting ready for Halloween. Even that drawing has to have it. Sounds a little bit 15-minute city-ish, this does. Livable neighbourhoods. They're quite keen on their artwork around here, give them that. Just kind of lift up the place. Sorry, that one's probably the best for the bees, I reckon. The Masonic Bedminster. See up to. As I say, really keen on their artwork around here. Good message as well. Love local or lose local. Spot on. Because if you don't, obviously that's the end product over here. Well, it is a Sunday. Most of these shops will be shut for today, but certainly with some of them, it's permanent like that one. It's quite an interesting angle there with the big council block in the middle. Steam crane, free house. Caught me off guard. And just on the corner here, you got the London Inn over that side, and then this former bank over here. It's all shut down just before I head down onto East Street shopping. Bear in mind it is a Sunday, so it would be a lot quieter anyway, but it's quite nice, quite peaceful actually. Yeah, mate. Although it obviously looks a bit rough. Yeah, just to reiterate, it is a Sunday, so whether or not any of these shops are actually operational or not anymore, I don't actually know. Certainly I don't think Wilco's will be up and running anymore. Got a bit of a dystopian vibe to it, has to be said. This would be normally open a casino slot. At least I made an effort on the shutters, like. Right, so there's a Hippie Flower Cafe. And then just coming up on the Globe pub here. People in there, like. So there is some sign of life down here. As I say, it feels more peaceful than anything. We've been quiet down here, despite all this. Probably one of the worst high streets I think I've seen for a while. I'm interested to see if this CX store is up and running, because that'll kind of dictate to the rest of it. Can't tell. There we go, anyway. Christ. One crazy fucking place this is, like. Yeah, I mean, what do you say? I think it says it for it, really, what you can see. Presumably this was a busy market at one point. Well, that's the name of the place I've just walked down anyway, Bedminster. That's an amazing old building. Looks a bit like ones you find in Manchester, that does. Yeah, to be fair, despite all the dystopia down that street there, you come out onto this lovely old building down here. You know, it's kind of bring a bit of life back into it. Sounds like a good idea. Bus stop party. Why not? To make sure that I'm fair, when you come to the end of this East Street, you've got Barley Mall pub, Apple Tree pub, and some lovely old buildings over here as well to finish on. So it's not all bad. I think this is shut down, unfortunately. Apple Tree Free House. I bet it's a good little pub, actually. Looks very old school. Phillip Street Chapel on YouTube as well. Yeah, I mean, it's a good little corner house bar, that is. Nice cobbled street down there as well. Yeah, here's what it is, isn't it? Just had some positives again, you know what I mean, despite it being Asda, Greggs, McDonald's, at least I made a nice building out of it that blends in.
Help me with anything?
I'm sorry, mate, no.
Couple pounds?
Nah, sorry, I'm not giving a tenner away like that. Okay. Fucking cheek of it, honestly.
I'm trying to raise a tenner.
As we said, it's lovely warm weather. I had a chat with that bloke then just to give him some advice for the way he's asking people, just to kind of change his tone, but he says he's in trouble with a loan or something. But yeah, I ain't giving him any money. Honestly, how the fuck do you walk around like that in this weather? Got a police helicopter over there. Anyway, nearly done for today. It's quite an ironic sign. East Street open for business. Obviously past the street that was all boarded up before. To reiterate though, it was a Sunday, so it's quite a good angle there with them houses on top. Not that it really matters, but the yellow bridge reminded me. Oxford won 3-1 against Bristol. Not that it really matters, I just, there you go. So you got the Oxford Massive getting escorted back to the train station there, I think. Where's that place? There it is. Yeah. Nice angle across this bridge anyway. I don't see why they need to put so many up. Like when you've got one on there, that should be enough, surely. Yeah, stand up to racism, get the fascists out of Bristol, UKIP fascist, UKIP racist, blah blah blah. Anyway, this is coming back to the train station now. Mead Street, so pretty dead down this bit obviously. And presumably there's going to be a load of buildings going on there in the near future. That's a fantastic bit of artwork, whoever's done that. Postman Pat next to the Royal Mail Centre. Probably made this my last video clip I think today before I get the train. Overall, actually quite a nice peaceful place. I think it's got a nice atmosphere. Hipster, yeah, it's very hipster, lefty, but yeah, pretty sound what I've seen today. Sure it's got its worse areas, but yeah, it's been alright. Don't slag it off too much. Yeah, so I'll do for last one. Cheers.